The Eclipse is an excellent product that AAPPTec introduced a few years ago. It is great for novice and excellent for an expert. A novice doesn't really need to know anything about peptide synthesis. When we arrive to install the instrument, usually the default materials are installed for you. This is good if you want to change anything such as amino acids, different position, calibration of the system. You can do that. However, it is not necessary because everything is set up when we do the installation. All you have to do is go to the run mode, and even the chem file has been written already for you. So what you need to do here is go into the sequence. If it is a new sequence, you go to new. If your sequence already exists, you can load it, so it is very simple. Let's assume it is new, and if it is new, you go here to give it a number, or date, or whatever you want to call it. For this video, I am going to call it HS1234 as the name of the product. You then click OK. You then come to this next window where you enter your sequence. For example, if your sequence starts with alanine, all you do is select alanine here. If the second is cysteine, you select cis, and then histidine, for example, and glycine, and lysine, leucine, and I'm going to add another leucine, and another phenylaniline. So you enter the sequence, and it is done. In here we analyze the sequence to see how difficult it is to do. Here you receive an analysis. For example, here you can see it is all easy, and only the last you have deprotection of the amino acid, which makes it slightly difficult. The analysis shows you have an excellent sequence and that it will be easy to synthesize. Now, this part is done. Next, we go in here to apply the protocol. The first thing it will cast will be the first amino acid on the resin, because you have a resin, like a Wang resin, that the first amino acid is on. If the amino acid is on, you select yes, so it will not do any chemistry. Only the deprotection for the first amino acid. If you select no here, for example, when you are using a Rinc amide resin, it will now do the chemistry for alanine as well. It will do the protocol, coupling, and the entire process. Then, it will ask you if you want to remove the FMOC amino acid group in the end of the synthesis. Of course, we select yes. Then, are you going to do the acetylation? If it's acetylated, you select yes, and it will give you a protocol for how to do the acetylation. In this video, I'm going to say no. So now I'm really done. As you see here, it changed the protocol. So each one of those are giving you a type of protocol on how to do it. The display shows yellow for extended deprotection because the deprotection is difficult. So here you see it gives you a protocol that is done. Now all you have to do is go here and select save to save the protocol. Next you click run. You see now the protocol is written for you. Fill RV with 6 milliliters, and this is the swelling as you see here, and then it will mix for 15 minutes for swelling the resin, and then you see it continues with adding alanine amino acid in cycle 1. If you also look here, you have, for example, fill the MV to LS1, which is measuring precisely the amount of alanine you need, and the same thing with ICN oxima. Then it continues and shows to mix with the nitrogen with the time you want to pre-activate. Now the RV is contained with liquid, because here we entered 5 milliliter DMF in it. You see now here it will empty it, and then fill the RV with alanine, which will be already pre-activated, and mix, and heat at 75 degrees for 8 minutes, followed by the heat turning off, and then going through the wash cycle. If you look at the whole sequence, it will finish after 251 steps, so the entire protocol is written. Now, if you're an expert chemist, you go in and either change the protocol or change the numbers. For example, if you want to change the 15 minutes to 5 minutes or 30 minutes, or you want to do something different, all you have to do is go here, select it, make a modification, and then select Run. After selecting Run, the software tells you it is automatically filling. The timer is going and shows you which valve system is going on or off. These notifications will continue until finishing the whole cycle. And that's all there is to the Eclipse automated software. It is not difficult and it is very easy to use. Now we pause it to stop it.